So I hit a tree. The worst of it is there. I must say I was not impressed with myself when I did that. Someone decided to use the bike rack on the back of Herman as a battering ram. It's been a while since we've been out in Herman. I think the last time we went out must have been when we went to Ireland but didn't actually end up going to Ireland, and I think we had a weekend straight after that. Then of course it's been stuff, you know, trying to fix Herman for in fact for this coming week, this coming holiday, because we are now at the end of December. This weekend is Christmas weekend, Sunday being Christmas Day, and we've got big plans. So first of all, we're going to go to Devon, spend Christmas with my family. We're going to go leave Devon Boxing Day and head even further around the coast to Fishguard, which is where we actually kind of semi broke down when we're trying to go to Ireland in September. So we're going to go to Fishguard with Chaz, Gary and Alex and Nikki and their other halves. So we're going to have a big meet up in Fishguard, right on the coast, so overlooking the Irish Sea, I think it might be. But first of all, I need to make sure that, because we haven't been in Herman for a while, I need to make sure that things are still working as they are. So I've got my list here of what I need to do. I need to fix the light, first of all. I'll come to that in a moment. I want to check the oil, check the fluids such as the coolant and the washer fluid bottle, check the tyre pressures, and I've got a new gadget for that. Got a tyre automatic pump. Check the water system. Since we had that really cold snap just last week, I want to make sure that nothing's broken, no burst pipes are burst. So I need to do that. Clear the roof where we store Herman. It's a massive tree and it gets all these leaves and clogs up our gutters and all that kind of thing. So I need to do that. I want to filthy, absolutely filthy out there. So I want to at least throw a sponge or bucket of water over it. And I need to clean the fridge. I've seen some mould in there, even though we've kept it open ever since. Whenever we store Herman, we always keep the fridge open. So I need to clean the fridge. And finally, well, I think finally, can't think of anything else, finally put the Christmas decorations up. First of all, I want to take a look at this. This is from EGWO. They've kindly sent it to me. It is a jump starter, a lithium battery based jump starter, and a tyre compressor, so an air compressor, so you can pump your tyres up. Comes in its own neat bag. Whole load of instructions there in multiple languages. Charger, of course, and you can charge it from 12 volt as well. That's that there. You have a whole bunch of adapters, which I'm going to be using that on my e-bikes later. And this is the actual thing itself. Look how small that is. The EGWO 4000 amp. Now I've just turned it on. The battery I've charged up already. It says 100%. And then here you can actually set your tyre pressure and switch between bar, KPI and PSI. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what that's saying on there. So I'll be using that later. Oh yeah, there you go. So it's just plugged in the back. Look, nice and neat. Not very long. However, do not give an extension. I think they give an extension here. So these are the crocodile clips for jump starting your vehicle, and they will go in there, right? They will go in there. I think they've got an extension. All right, yeah. There you go. There's an extension. Lovely. You know, other things it has this light on the side here. Let's see if I can get that on. Do I switch the light? There we go. Just switch on the light there. Also has 2 USB sockets, just for emergencies, I guess. Now, I'm not going to need these. Herman starts, so I'm not going to be able to demonstrate the starting, how good it is at starting, which is a shame really, because I mean that's really what this is for. But never mind, I'm going to see what the air compressor is like. So I normally use bar So I normally pump my tyres up, or Herman's tyres, at 4.5. So let's set that. 4.5 or 4.6. It says it's set to 4.6 at the moment. No, not working because it's already set to 4.5. Right, there you go. So I've set that now to 4.6 and it finished pumping it up. Right, so let's check out the battery condition on this now. I've pumped up all 4 tyres, well 3 and a bit really. The battery on here says 75%, so it's got 75% charge left, and I'm sure it'd take even more out if we had to jump start a vehicle, right? So that's not too bad. Great for emergencies, I think. Now though, I want to show you what this light I need to fix. It's not good news. Now this is me broken light. I've got a new one. That's what they look like. Notice it's got a black backing. This is the black backing. The other, well, it's just all smashed up. Now you may be wondering, how did it get broken up here? So I hit a tree. Yes, it was a dark road, that narrow road as well, and it was just overhanging, and boom! I thought, what on earth? I've hit a tree. I must. But this isn't the worst of it. I mean, the light still works, and I do have the cover, but it's just one screw. But the worst of it is there. That's the light just there. If you follow it along, you can see that gouge out the side of the wall there. Yes, that is a dent. That long thing across the top of the window. I mean, it's lucky we didn't actually get the window here, because that's an inch away, 2 inches possibly. But yeah, we follow it along. Another dent, another scratch just here. No, that is a dent. That is a dent. And then it's this bit. Yeah, the trim is just hanging on. The gutter is just hanging. No, not hanging on. But I mean, that got hit as well, I think. So hopefully it's not going to cause any leaks. I must say, I was not impressed with myself when I did that. I was driving back when we did all that work on the front there a few months ago now. When was that? Gone before November, October then. When it was round Chaz's, well, it was pitch black, as you may recall if you've seen that. If you haven't, check this out. This video up here. Yeah, driving home, bam. Anyway, I'm going to get this off, repair it, make sure it's not going to leak on me as well. Now then, back to this again. I want to see if I can pump the tyres up on my bicycle, because you've got lots of little valves that come with it. So it's a Presta valve, and I've got this thing, and I'm going to connect that onto there. This has been set to, I don't really know how many PSI I should get in here, but I've set it to 40. See what happens. Is that it? No, it still says 0. The tyres are quite hard now. Well, it seems to work. Next, I want to see if I can pump a football up. This ball is very flat, and in fact it does say on the side here, and I should have looked at the tyre to check what pressure to put in it. But anyway, it says on the ball 9 to 10 psi, so I've set that on the EGWO, and then just stick it in there. All right, let's go. No, mate, that's not right. 9.5 it says it is now. 8, so it's going down. I think it's got a flat. I think it's got a puncture. It's now 9, which is at its correct pumping. The target though I set to 14 to pump that up. Well, it did the job. So that's kind of weird. It says it's 100% now, the battery. So forget that 75%. It's now recharged itself somehow. So getting back to preparing Herman for our Christmas holiday, after I fixed the light and checked the tyre pressures, I then checked the oil. It was 3/4 full, so I just needed topping up. I then checked the coolant and the fluids by shining a light through the containers. I then cleared the roof, which is full of leaves and those pine needles. Also unblocked the gutter. And then I went on to washing the exterior and cleaning the fridge. Now, some bad news. As I was packing Herman, someone decided to use the bike rack on the back of Herman as a battering ram. So he reversed straight into the bike rack where our bikes were actually on by that time. It's twisted the bike rack, a little bit of damage to the back of Herman as a dent, but I've taken the bike rack off. So we're not, even though I pumped the tyres up and prepared them, we're not going to be taking our bikes on holiday with us, which is a big shame. But the final thing I've managed to do is the Christmas decorations. Take a look at these. And outside we got the Christmas fairy lights all over Herman. Look at that, that looks amazing, doesn't it? So Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thanks very much for watching. Goodbye.